Hello, my dear soul brothers and sisters. Have you ever felt that the more you share about yourself, the more vulnerable you become? Maybe, even surrounded by people, there are parts of your life that no one can fully understand. If you've ever felt this way, know that this could be an important sign. There are aspects of your life that need to be protected, kept secret, for the good of your journey. In this video, I will show you 5 things that a true chosen one should never reveal. These secrets are not only to protect your privacy, but also to preserve your energy, your spiritual connection, and keep you strong in your divine mission. By understanding what should be kept hidden, you will see how these secrets can transform the way you connect with what is most sacred within you. Your presence here nowadays is not any accident. You are here for a calling, an invitation to reconnect along with your internal understanding, with the abundance that the divine has reserved for you. If you are searching out answers and greater readability for your route, live with me until the quit. What I am approximately to share assist you to protect your energy and similarly beef up your faith on this journey. So, if you are ready for this adventure, enroll in the channel and switch on notifications. What comes subsequent might be even deeper. Thank you for being right here and for being a part of this course. Let's undergo this journey of non-secular boom collectively. All of us, in some unspecified time in the future, feel extra prone, and that is completely regular. However, sharing these weaknesses with the wrong human beings may be a mistake that opens the door to something a lot larger, projecting different humans' insecurities onto you. While you display these touchy factors to individuals who do not recognize your adventure, the outcome can be emotional overload. As God's chosen one, your venture requires discernment approximately who clearly deserves to understand your vulnerabilities. It is vital to protect your power and not permit it to be tired by using judgmental appears. You realize that every so often it feels like whilst we open up we're searching for consolation. However, if this is carried out abruptly, it is able to entice energies that are not aligned together with your religious challenge. Your connection to the divine strengthens you, however it additionally desires to be included. Human beings may try to task their own doubts and fears onto you, and that is what you need to keep away from at all prices. In the end, shielding your vulnerabilities is a manner of honoring your own understanding and religious increase. What few recognize is that, by exposing your weaknesses, you furthermore might open space for doubts and insecurities that don't belong to you. And while this happens, your spiritual progress may be hindered, and your connection to the abundance that comes from religion can be weakened. Keeping your power high is critical to maintain shifting forward at the direction that has been laid out for you. In spite of everything, you have been chosen by God, and that venture calls for protection each step of the manner. I understand it's no longer constantly smooth, particularly on the grounds that a lot of us appearance to those around us for help. But it really is wherein the undertaking lies. Knowing who to open your soul and feelings to is information that wishes to be cultivated. Maintaining what is most treasured approximately you is keeping your non-secular connection. Believe how your energy can waft extra freely while you learn how to defend what's maximum sacred inside you. This process of discernment, of understanding whilst and with whom to proportion, is part of your adventure. The religion you carry for your divine undertaking cannot be shaken by folks who do not recognize how deep your cause is. Keeping your weaknesses safe is like protecting the flame of your non-secular connection, in order that it by no means is going out, even in the face of contrary winds. You are here for a cause, and that purpose is larger than any doubts others may attempt to plant in you. And remember, just like you, there are others who additionally bring this venture and face the identical challenges. We're all in this journey, searching for to hold what's purest in us. It's now not about hiding, but about know-how that no longer everyone can cope with your reality, and consequently, they can't be a part of your inner circle. Protecting your weaknesses is a way of honoring your know-how and the calling you have got acquired. As you learn to protect your vulnerabilities, something outstanding begins to show up. Your energy strengthens, your knowledge grows, and your connection to the divine becomes clearer and clearer. And in doing so, you put together yourself for the subsequent step of your spiritual adventure, in which your mystical reviews will take on even greater that means. There are moments in our spiritual journey that are so extreme, so profound, that they end up nearly indescribable. These moments, whilst you sense an immediate reference to the divine, are like a present, but now not every person can apprehend the depth of these reports. Through sharing them with the incorrect humans, you run the hazard of exposing those moments to skeptical looks, judgment, or maybe indifference. This could dilute the effect those revelations have for your existence and your divine challenge. Your non-secular connection is something intimate, sacred, and wishes to be preserved. It's natural to need to talk approximately the most profound reports you have had. In the end, they transform who you're, how you see the sector, and the way you walk via existence. But revealing these mystical moments can weaken the electricity they've inside you. Sometimes it is great to let these reports hold to manual you in silence, permitting the information to float obviously inside you. You've been chosen to stroll a special route, and no longer all and sundry is ready to hear approximately it. Tons less apprehend it. When we share some things so religious with individuals who are not in track with this strength, we run the risk of being misinterpreted. The deep connection you experience with the divine can be considered with skepticism, and this could create a disconnection not only with others, but additionally with yourself. That's why keeping these moments key is a manner to defend not best yourself, but also the energy that the universe has given you. Let these mystical reports keep to gas your faith and divine challenge without outside interference. When you keep those revelations to yourself, you hold your purity, and this purity is critical for your religious connection to maintain to flourish. You'll word that as you hold those moments hidden, their impact grows inside you. The wisdom that comes from those non-secular stories will become clearer, more potent, and publications you greater precisely. Your undertaking is tremendous, and part of it is knowing while the proper time is to percentage certain matters, and sometimes the exceptional desire is to percentage nothing. Some other crucial point is that, by way of keeping those reports, you avoid the strength drain that may arise from reasons. Now, not all and sundry is prepared to listen, and also you do not need to prove something to all and sundry. The non-secular route is private, and anyone has their very own time. Defensive these moments guarantees they remain a source of expertise and connection to the divine. They're like seeds that need silence to grow. It's thrilling how religion has the power to make us see past the plane. Preserving your innermost religious reports. Key's an act of consider to your own route, and this trust permits you to hold developing, always in tune with the abundance that the universe has in save for you. It is now not approximately separating yourself, but approximately discerning whilst to proportion and with whom. Recollect, you are here to fulfill a challenge, and a part of that challenge is to shield your religious energy. Whilst the proper time arrives, and you sense that there is someone who can genuinely understand what you have got skilled, sharing will come clearly and the strength will flow unhindered. Until then, allow those mystical reviews to continue to manual you, strengthening you and retaining you deeply linked to the knowledge you've been given. And it is precisely this awareness that prepares you for the subsequent step, nurturing your most ambitious plans, loose from outside interference. All of us have dreams. Plans which can appear too big for the moment, however, are perfectly aligned with our divine undertaking. But sharing those plans earlier than they arrive to fruition may be risky. Do you understand why? When you monitor your goals to the wrong humans, you open the door to doubts, fears, or even envy. Now, not absolutely everyone is ready to peer the value in their motive. Your challenge is incredible, and your connection to the divine courses you along the way. However, it's also essential to recognize whilst and with whom to share your goals. Frequently, whilst we share our biggest plans, we get hold of reviews and electricity that aren't aligned with what God has in store for us. Humans may not apprehend the depth of your religious connection or why you are following this route, and right here is the risk. If you absorb these doubts and questions, your plan might also lose steam before it even starts off evolved. Your dreams have been given to you for a motive, and that they need time and care to come to be truth, free from out-of-doors interference. While you keep your biggest goals to yourself, they develop included. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil and letting it germinate in its very own time. You may note that as you preserve your plan's mystery, their energy turns into more potent. Your faith in figuring out those goals intensifies because you aren't being influenced by way of the reviews of others, and this reference to the divine offers you the readability and wisdom to realize while to act. There is something effective about keeping your initiatives protected. This gives you the liberty to regulate, improve, and even trade direction without every person interfering within the procedure. Once in a while, the most profound modifications happen in silence, and the more you keep, the extra prepared you are to face the challenges that stand up. The challenge you obtained from God is top-notch, and each step you are taking ought to be with knowledge. Retaining your goals is a way of honoring this mission. Plus, while you communicate approximately your biggest desires before understanding them, you danger turning into distracted. Outside expectations can influence your choices, and this will divert you from the course that changed into laid out for you. Hold your plans near your heart, in which they may be secure and far away from energies that are not aligned together with your divine cause. Each dream you have includes a part of your spiritual journey, and it wishes area to grow. And don't forget, the human beings around you won't usually recognize the value of your desires, and that is okay. Your deep reference to divine awareness shows you what desires to be accomplished, and also you need to not be influenced by the critiques of others. Shielding your plans ensures that they keep growing at complete energy without being stimulated by way of outside energies. The extra you maintain, the closer you are to understanding what changed into meant for you. When the proper time comes, your desires will blossom, and those will recognize how devoted you were for your assignment. However, till then, defend them carefully, let them grow inside the electricity that you and the divine are cultivating. As you pass ahead, it's also vital to address your non-public and circle of relative subjects with the same warning so that your journey maintains sturdy without interference. On our religious journey, personal and own family challenges are inevitable. It's miles often in these moments that our religion is most examined. However, sharing those problems with the incorrect human beings could make the state of affairs worse. Whilst we speak about our struggles with folks who aren't aligned with our divine assignment, we open space for outdoor energies to intrude with our most sacred relationships. These moments of fragility want to be dealt with accurately, as they are part of our religious boom. You can come to be receiving advice and judgments that, in preference to assisting, create greater barriers. Your venture as the selected one calls for you to protect your power, and a part of that is knowing who you may genuinely percentage those problems with. Some moments call for silence and mirrored image. It is not about maintaining the whole lot to yourself and now not seeking guide, however approximately having discernment approximately who can simply help you. Folks who don't apprehend their connection to the divine can carry energies of doubt or even judgment, which can affect the way you perceive your own problems. By way of retaining your private problems within a circle of agree with, you maintain the purity of your relationships and make certain that solutions come from resources who truly understand you. The fact is that private or own family problems, regardless of how tough they will be, bring valuable lessons. They help us evolve, push us to our looking for answers aligned with our divine venture, and a part of this knowledge is knowing that no longer every person is prepared to understand what you're going through. By maintaining these problems, you create a secure space to your religious connection to continue to manual your choices with clarity and peace. Some other vital point is that, whilst sharing intimate problems with folks that are not at once involved, you run the threat of diluting the answer. Each hassle you face is an possibility for boom, but if external energies intrude, you can emerge as deviating from the route laid out for you. Your connection with the divine gives you the expertise you need to deal with those moments, and this needs to be respected and guarded. By way of maintaining these demanding situations within a circle of accept as true with, you also hold internal peace. When you share with people who do not recognize or lack the sensitivity to guide you spiritually, the end result may be more confusion than readability. Your adventure as a delegated one requires you to care no longer most effective on your actions, however also for those worried for your selections. The extra protected you're, the more potent you may be to hold advancing your reason. Those personal and circle of relatives challenges are part of your boom, and over time you will see how they form your expertise and connection with the divine. As you learn how to defend your energy in these moments, you may be even greater organized for the following non-secular steps to come back, guiding your life in a deeper manner and aligned together with your project. When we're on a journey of spiritual boom, it's miles natural to feel a robust preference to percentage each step, every discovery. In the end, it is so transformative that we want the people around us to apprehend what we are experiencing. However, sharing those next steps with those who aren't aligned along with your direction can be volatile. While you display your spiritual intentions to folks that do now not recognize your connection to the divine, you open yourself up to complaint and active interference which could divert you from your purpose. These steps you're about to take are treasured. They're part of a profound journey, a challenge that is going a ways beyond what the eyes can see. With the aid of sharing your non-secular intentions with people who are not in tune with this power, you danger losing some of the readability and electricity that these steps bring. What you are experiencing is unique, and not all people has the wisdom to recognize the value of those steps on your adventure. You recognize humans often cannot see the enormity of the steps you are approximately to take, and that's okay. Your connection to the divine is what publications you, and this connection must be protected. Revealing your next spiritual steps earlier than you're equipped can convey confusion, doubts, and even interference that do not belong to your route. Preserving those intentions. Keys a manner to honor the information you bring and make sure that your venture is executed without obstacles. The truth is, by maintaining these subsequent steps, you keep the purity and electricity of your increase. Every step you are taking on the non-secular course is sort of a ladder that brings you closer to your connection with the divine. However, for this ascension to hold regularly, you need to realize who to share it with. Whilst you keep these intentions to yourself, you permit them to silently improve, grow, and turn out to be even extra powerful. Keeping your next spiritual steps mystery additionally offers you time to reflect, regulate, and experience if this is sincerely the course you should be heading, without external stress from folks that do not apprehend your direction. You may be able to listen greater sincerely the divine voice that guides you, and this silent wisdom is what keeps you grounded, related, and ready to move ahead with self-belief inside the direction that has been set for you. Via defensive your next steps, you also protect your energy from distractions. Now, not each person is ready to understand what you are experiencing, and frequently, via sharing an excessive amount of, you lose attention. Your task is notable, and each step should be desirous about recognition and protection. Permit these moments of non-secular increase continue to guide you, loose from out-of-doors interference, and you may see how your connection with the divine becomes even deeper. As you strengthen, your religion and awareness will develop stronger, getting ready you to stand even more demanding situations. Your spiritual growth is an ongoing journey, and the subsequent steps you are taking could be important to your evolution. With every new step, you get in the direction of the project God has in keep for you, with readability, protection, and power. Now that you understand which secrets and techniques should be kept, stop and replicate. Are you shielding what's most sacred for your life? How has this impacted your strength and your reference to the divine? Consider, keeping those factors keys a manner of honoring the information you bring and defensive your divine task. Every of these secrets and techniques has the strength to transform your religious course, preserving what is crucial as a way to stay company for your cause. I need you to mirror on what became shared here today and begin applying this knowledge to your life. How can you start to better defend your energy and your innermost studies? This transformation will bring extra clarity, extra power, and an even deeper spiritual connection. And if something I've stated resonates with you, take into account that you are not on my own in this journey. Enroll in the channel and turn on notifications to continue receiving more content material that will help you develop as a delegated one. Share this video with friends and family who are also geared up for this variation in order that they may be part of this community. Together, we can create a space for alternate growth and mutual support. Thank you for being here nowadays, for being a part of this journey, and for persevering with to develop and evolve. Now, the decision is yours. How will you operate this information to protect your electricity and in addition fortify your spiritual undertaking?